Anyway, everybody, love you all. What's happening, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny but cold California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Today's Monday News Day. I'm alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. It's February 10th, 2025. Fit check, wearing the purple sweater, looking sharp. Thank you. This is a sweater that I thrifted in Japan, and I'm wearing it. Kaya finally deleted Twitter, but not before flooding the timeline with pornographic materials. We'll be talking about that. We'll talk about the satanic MAGA Trump supporting team finally losing to America's, albeit problematic, but yet more working class background team from a multiracial, diverse city such as Philadelphia. So we'll be talking about that as well. Go Birds. The neon sign is blown off. Might be better if it's off. Yes, it is blown out. And no, I will not be turning it off because it is actually better when it's on. Because when it's off, it's like very boring and it changes the lighting structure in the entire room. So that's it. Anyway, Jalen Hurts is my Black King. Yes. Folks, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. And there's a lot that has taken place because I took yesterday off, which is usually an indication that we are going to have a lot of annoying people in the chat who did not get their parasocial desires fulfilled yesterday. And therefore will be desperate for my attention today. Hopefully we won't be able to. Ever heard of work ethic, buddy? Exactly. I have no work ethic whatsoever. I am lazy. Anyway, folks, you will probably notice throughout the day, or at least in the first couple of hours, that I sound a little weird or look a little weird, like my mouth is not moving normal, and that's because it is currently numb. I just got back from the dentist, and regardless of the fact that I just got back from the dentist getting some dental work done, I'm still here. I'm still live, I'm still alive, and I'm here to talk to you about the ongoing news. I spent most of the morning getting my mouth drilled while also simultaneously listening to my radio shows and my podcasts and things of that nature. You're dressed like my quarterback. That's not. I mean, kind of. Okay. In any case, where was I? So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world, and we have a lot to talk about. Hello, Hassan. My tweet went viral last night. Oh, I saw this. I liked it. And then when I liked it, it had like 1,000 likes or something. But I'm proud of you, cuss. Last time you went to the dentist, you quit on us? Yeah, dude, that was a devastating day. Yeah, yesterday I shot the Fear End podcast and then basically did nothing. I hung out with my family, took advantage of Austin's YouTube TV account that he left logged on to on my television, and I watched the Super Bowl. And the irony, of course, was that we thought the Super Bowl was at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Turns out it was at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Understandable misunderstanding. But you know, we missed like the first half of it, or not the first half, but like we missed the first quarter for sure. We didn't miss the whole thing. We missed the first quarter, and I tuned in after the first quarter. It doesn't really matter because obviously the Chiefs were getting absolutely destroyed, absolutely cumstered. Watch the halftime show. Have a lot of opinions on that. We'll get to that in a second. But basically, I did nothing yesterday. I had breakfast burritos, plural. I had 2 of them. I had some sonundong. You know, I just took time off and had a me day. And I watched some. I had a me day and I watched some sports ball, and enjoyed it. I texted Will about the demise of the Chiefs, and he said, "Why are you watching, lol?" To which I responded with, "It's because I don't want to be deported. Because I want to make sure that the authorities that are monitoring my activity for un-American activities know full well that I am American as hell." Okay? I'm so goddamn American. I said to myself, I can't understand what that Kendrick is saying. I don't even know. It seems it was an awful halftime show. What an awful halftime show that was. That's what I said. That's how American I am. Please don't deport me. I love that, like, the Republican racist line. No matter who it is, if it's a black person, they will always find something. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, this was too sexual." And if it's not sexual, then they'll just be like, "I don't understand what he's saying." It's like, how? How is that like, what do you mean you don't understand what he's saying? That's like a you problem, I think. Anyway, but I have no dog in this fight, much like many others, as a matter of fact, because obviously people hate the Eagles' fandom, and people hate the Chiefs in general. So it was like a let them fight, no one really cares type situation, except for the fans of both of the teams. Having said that, however, fun stuff, fun times were had. I spent a good deal of time watching that. And honestly, here we are. I feel American as hell. Okay. Meanwhile, the United States of America is collapsing. Things are worse than ever before. And we're going to get to talking about that, of course. We'll react to the Super Bowl commercials and maybe the halftime show. Obviously, this year's Super Bowl meta is AI, as was last year. The year prior to that was, of course, NFTs, or 2 years prior to that, I believe, was NFTs. We'll be talking about how Donald Trump said the Palestinians won't have a right to return to Gaza under his plan. They're still in Gaza, by the way. Like, he's saying he's going to ethnically cleanse them from Gaza and then not let them come back to Gaza. Did March help you with the lighting and help adjust the camera for the flashbang in the background? No. March is in Japan still. He has not come back from Japan. I am so annoyed that people don't understand that I also know, unlike many of the other streamers that you probably enjoy, I have a decent understanding of the technical stuff behind the background. Like, I know how to use these cameras. I know the only thing I don't know how to do, which many streamers also know how to do, and that I don't know how to do, is putting a computer together. Even though I have taken it, broken it down in the past before. That's it. I know how to use the cameras. I know how to change I know how to tweak these cameras, even though they're very complex cameras. Unfortunately, they're unnecessarily complex. Nothing is as simple as a Sony FX, like the camera that I use basically for my regular IRL streams. These are studio cameras. They're Lumix. They're incredibly complex in a studio where the lighting is not fixed. So okay, you got a lot of Benny Johnson links and a Jack Posobiec link. What is going on? All right, we'll look at all of that. But folks, that's neither here nor there. Basically, I'm very excited to be back. Took that one day off. Feel a lot better. Feel pretty good. Putting a computer together and yet plays Marvel Rivals is peak gaming. Very sad, shaking my head. Marvel Rivals is a great game. Where was I? Have you watched Severance? No, I have not. I've been really diving deep into anime. Ranking of Kings is what I'm watching. I just got to the second season of Ranking of Kings. Some India lib said you were equal to Andrew Tate on India Twitter. You were mentioned in an Indian article about the growing rise of Andrew Tate in a manosphere among teens. They were presenting you as a contrast to Tate. Wait, do I pop off on Indian Twitter? I didn't know that. It's understandable that they present me as a contrast to Andrew Tate because I am. It's pretty simple. He is misogynistic. I am not. Or at least nowhere near as misogynistic as he is, and actively try to combat misogyny. In any case, I was there for his downfall. But yeah, I played a little bit of basketball yesterday. I forgot to mention that. And let me tell you folks, I played basketball yesterday and I have obviously walked quite a bit while I was in Japan, and I did a decent amount of physical activity. On the last picture on it, Will said you texted him in the middle of the night telling me you were gonna kill yourself. Are you better now? No. What? I'm not, like, that's not serious, man. It's not like I'm not actually suicidal. Or what the fuck? Yeah. Arun responded to the journalist. Okay. Where's your sweater from? I have no idea. I got it. I thrifted it. So I don't know. Cosplay Despa. Then why do you trivialize it? Because I love trivializing mental health disorders because I'm a bad person and also ableist. I do like that there's still a desperate attempt here as like the entire government is falling apart and people unironically think it is due to the direct resentment that people have towards this sort of thinking. There are still corners of the internet where there are people that are like, well, why do you trivialize mental health issues? It's like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm fucking joking, you know? It's just weird. No, dog. What's weird is you're holding on to something that everybody pretty much sees as like annoying, like virtually everyone. But I like it. Keep up the good work. Keep up the woke. We're fighting the good fight out here. All right. Anyway, also chatters, don't yell at every single person that comes in and chirps and is being woke. You know, we shouldn't be hostile to them. We should be cherishing them. They're a dying breed. Okay. It's especially funny considering that this is one of the communities that's like very progressive, very leftist, and I've been yelling about people trying to do this sort of thing for years and years, and people still never stop. But where was I? Camera looks great, King. Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice of you to notice and say nice things. I worked on it a lot, especially this morning and yesterday as well. Did your family watch the Puppy Bowl? No. So, did you go to the dentist? What was that pick about? Yes, I did. Just because Kanye went to the dentist, I went to the dentist as well because I love Kanye West. All right, what is Will saying?
Because I'm gonna be real with you. With peace and love to both these groups of people. The bandwagon.
Dude, what is it up with the? I bet Marsh fixed it. No, he didn't. He's in Japan. I fixed it. The clip is completely broken. God, Twitch's clipping capabilities have gotten worse. I don't know how that's possible. But nowadays, I feel like anytime I watch a Twitch clip, it's just like it's desynced every time.
Because I'm gonna be real.
Oh, here it is. It's working.
Peace and love to both these groups of people. The bandwagoners and the Taylor Swift Nation were eaten high on the hog. All of these recent Chiefs fans and all of these new to football Taylor Swifties were like, so is it just this easy? Do we just win all the time? 3 years in a row. This is great. They learned a valuable lesson. They learned a valuable fucking lesson about.
Yeah, they don't care, which is precisely the reason why tomorrow they're just going to forget everything about football. Like, especially the bandwagoners. Like, they don't care. They don't care about the well-being of the Chiefs. They don't even care about Travis Kelce that much. You know what I mean? They'll drop Travis Kelce.
Valuable fucking lesson about football. Any given Sunday. This is a tough game.
Every time you pause, the clip
it don't matter
breaks.
if you're Patrick
I agree.
King Kong football Jesus.
When he pulled a Ted Cruz and decided to cover
No. Any given Sunday, you can get your ass beat in front of everybody. You can get, okay? Because I'm.
Yeah, Twitch clips suck. When you pause, it just like bricks it. Yeah, that is what happened. I mean, it was pretty crazy. The satanic connection that Mahomes has with Kelce, and I mean all the gifts that young Pat got his O-line. I guess it was nothing. MAGA Holmes with his family connection directly to Donald Trump. All of it came together. All the cards were set. The Trump administration is winning. They're winning so much, you're going to get tired of winning. And it turns out, nope, not even a little bit. Patrick Mahomes was no match for the crack attack Cooper DeJean, the spiciest white boy in Philly. Yeah, I saw a Nick Adams tweet about that. Nick Adams did some. Nick Adams said Cooper DeJean is playing a role that like white men were told that they can't play. So he did a lot for white boys last night, which I thought was really funny. That's a very funny way to look at the situation. Anyway. Yeah, we'll get into it. Let me blast off and then we'll get into it. There's obviously the halftime show. As well. Cooper DeJean gets back when he gets back to Philly. We have two white boys with sauce on our team. Yeah. Thank you, Themasius, for the playlist. The Jackie Robinson of cornerbacks. It's so stupid, man. Do we have a blast off meme? All right, I'll just probably use this one. All right, let's blast off. Let's do it. YouTube media literacy is slowing us down. Tools to fight back in the attention economy. This is a 41-minute video. I don't have the attention span for that. I'm going to keep it $1.50 with you. In any case, hold on. Will mentioned Kojima Studios fell through. Did they not want to stream or something? No, it just fell through. I don't know. They're working real hard on their new game right now. All right, let's do it. Let's blast off. Okay. Gazans have no right to return. Hamas postpones hostage release due to Israel violations. Overzealots came out with a banger. How rich countries keep poor countries in poverty and why. Nice. This channel is increasingly becoming one of my favorite channels. We'll definitely watch this video as well. Trump says Gazans have no right to return. Hamas postpones hostage release due to Israel violations. Super Bowl drama. Conservatives mad at anti-pedo sentiment. What else was I gonna talk about today? I guess that's it. It's good enough for today. For the blast off, there was so much pregame propaganda it felt like more than usual. 2 different patriotic songs, a Navy plug. I mean, not necessarily. That's just the Super Bowl, you know? It's an American institution. And it often gets... Talk about Montoya? I did. I talked about Montoya on the podcast. I think it's pretty funny that they did a flyover over a dome, over the Superdome. Like the roof is closed. What are you flying over? And it's Ospreys too. So I guess that's the reason why they did Ospreys. Because like the dome is at least like has a high likelihood of falling. But they were like, hey, even if it falls, there's at least a dome to protect the people. Okay. The Navy plug or military plug is not free. The NFL charges them. They don't care about vets. Respect. Trump making bribery legal again? I mean, it already is. It already is. So I'm glad that they're deregulating. Also, they're deregulating bribery, which they made legal already. Okay, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We're blasting off. They used to charge, not anymore after people got angry. They should still charge the military. Why does the military get to do free ads? I think it's fine. NRP mentioned how CFPP brings more money than it costs, Lamau. Did you see the Canadian ads of the Super Bowl? No. Bro saw X glazing.